The earth was young, life teemed, pulsed and roared. From the depths of the newly formed oceans to the dense, humid jungles, life found its hold. This was the age of reptiles, gigantic and magnificent. Towering brachiosaurs grazed on treetops. Smaller herbivores darted between the massive legs of their larger cousins, always alert for danger. But even in this paradise, change was inevitable. The reign of the dinosaurs was a symphony of power and majesty. Tyrannosaurus Rex, the apex predator, stalked its prey with a terrifying blend of brute strength and cunning intelligence. Smaller feathered raptors hunted in packs, their coordinated attacks bringing down even the most formidable prey. In the vast plains, herds of triceratops grazed peacefully, their massive horns and bony frills offering protection from predators. The cosmic clock was ticking. Deep within the blackness of space, a silent sentinel hurtled towards the unsuspecting Earth. Unseen and unnoticed, the asteroid drew closer to the Earth, its path fixed, its impact inevitable. The Earth, for all its beauty and grandeur, was about to face a cataclysm unlike any it had experienced before. The dinosaurs, in their primeval world, knew nothing of the celestial mechanics governing the cosmos. They remained blissfully unaware as the rogue asteroid blazed a trail through the atmosphere. It began as a flicker in the sky, then grew into a blinding streak of fire. The air crackled and hissed as the asteroid began to burn. On the surface, some creatures sensed the disturbance. Herds of herbivores stampeded across the plains, their panicked cries echoing through the forests. The asteroid slammed into the shallow sea near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. The impact was a shockwave, an instantaneous release of energy so profound that it defied the limitations of auditory perception. At the point of impact, the Earth's crust buckled and heaved. Millions of tons of rock were vaporized in an instant, creating a crater miles wide. The sea boiled and churned, the very water displaced by the sheer energy of the impact. Tsunamis, towering walls of water, radiated outwards with unstoppable force. The world the dinosaurs knew was gone. The initial shockwave, travelling at supersonic speed, raced across the planet. It flattened forests, toppled mountains, and turned the very air into a sledgehammer. The sky, once a brilliant blue, was now choked with dust and debris. Darkness descended upon the Earth, a suffocating, all-encompassing darkness. The impact had triggered a chain reaction, a cascade of catastrophic events. The heavens, once a source of wonder, transformed into a canvas of horror. Debris ejected from the impact site rained back down upon the planet. These fiery messengers of doom slammed into the Earth, igniting new infernos. Creatures that had survived the initial impact huddled in terror. The once vibrant ecosystems were reduced to smouldering ruins. The oceans turned against the remnants of a shattered world. The impact had triggered tsunamis of unimaginable scale. These monstrous waves crashed onto coastlines with the force of 1,000 armies. They swept inland, devouring everything in their path. Coastal plains were transformed into submerged graveyards. The impact had ignited a global inferno. Wildfires, fueled by debris and the oxygen-starved atmosphere, raged across continents. The world became a furnace, a pyre for the age of dinosaurs. The smoke from these infernos blotted out the sun, casting the world into an eerie twilight. The fires raged for weeks, leaving behind a charred and desolate landscape. As the fires finally began to subside, an eerie silence descended upon the ravaged Earth. The once vibrant symphony of life was replaced by an unnerving quiet. A global winter, a long and bitter season of darkness and cold, descended upon the Earth. The few creatures that had survived now faced starvation. The age of reptiles had come to an abrupt and catastrophic end. The fires died down, the tsunamis retreated. The initial fury of the impact subsided, leaving behind a world scarred and broken. The sun remained hidden behind a thick shroud of dust and ash. The few surviving dinosaurs wandered aimlessly through the desolate landscape. The world was dying, and they, the once mighty rulers of the earth, were powerless to stop it. The lush vegetation that had once blanketed the continents, providing sustenance to a vast array of herbivores, was gone. In its place stretched a barren wasteland, choked with ash and littered with the remains of a world extinguished. The great herds of herbivores, once a testament to the abundance of life, were no more, their bones bleaching under the unforgiving sun. The once mighty sauropods, their long necks adapted for reaching the highest foliage, now stood stranded in a skeletal forest, their bodies slowly wasting away. The ceratopsians, their once imposing horns and frills useless against the invisible enemy of starvation, could only watch helplessly as their young grew weaker by the day. The carnivores, their instincts honed for the hunt, were reduced to scavenging, their once proud roars now hollow echoes in a silent world. They fought over scraps of rotting flesh, their bodies growing lean and desperate. The balance of nature, so delicately maintained for millennia, had been shattered, leaving only a desperate struggle for survival in its wake. The earth, once a symphony of life, was now a symphony of silence. The songs of birds, the chirping of insects, the rustling of leaves in the wind, all silenced by the cataclysm. Only the whisper of the wind, carrying with it the stench of death and decay, broke the eerie silence. The sun, once a source of life and warmth, was now a distant memory. The thick shroud of dust and ash, ejected into the atmosphere by the impact, blocked out its life-giving rays, plunging the Earth into a perpetual twilight. Temperatures plummeted, sending a global chill across the ravaged planet. The once temperate regions, home to a diverse array of life, were now locked in an icy grip. Snow fell in places where it had never fallen before, blanketing the skeletal forests and burying the remains of a lost world. The surviving dinosaurs, their bodies ill-equipped to deal with the cold, huddled together for warmth, their shivers a testament to the dying light. The oceans, too, felt the chill. Surface temperatures plummeted, disrupting the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Plankton, the base of the food chain, died off in massive numbers, starving the creatures that depended on them for survival. The once teeming coral reefs, vibrant underwater cities teeming with life, bleached and died, their skeletal remains a haunting reminder of the ocean's lost bounty. The Earth, starved of sunlight and locked in an icy embrace, was slowly dying. The impact had triggered a chain reaction, a cascade of catastrophic events that were reshaping the planet, transforming it into a hostile and unforgiving world. As if the impact, the darkness and the cold were not enough, the Earth itself seemed to rise up in rebellion against the celestial blow it had suffered. Volcanoes, dormant for millennia, roared back to life, spewing molten lava and noxious gases into the already poisoned atmosphere. These eruptions, fueled by the seismic shockwaves that had rippled through the planet's crust after the impact, unleashed a new wave of destruction. Rivers of fire flowed across the land, incinerating everything in their path. The air, thick with ash and toxic fumes, became a suffocating blanket, choking the life out of anything that dared to breathe it. The very land itself buckled and heaved, racked by earthquakes and volcanic tremors. Mountains crumbled, valleys were formed, and the once familiar landscapes were reshaped into alien terrains. The Earth, wounded and enraged, was lashing out, adding to the devastation already wrought by the impact. The few remaining pockets of life, clinging precariously to existence, were now faced with a new threat, a relentless assault from the very forces that had once nurtured them. The planet, once a cradle of life, was now a crucible, testing the limits of survival itself. As the long, dark years passed, the Earth slowly began to heal. The dust and ash settled, allowing the sun's light to once again reach the surface. The volcanic eruptions subsided, the earthquakes abated, and the planet's wounded crust began to mend. A new world forever changed by the cataclysm emerged from the ashes. The skies cleared, revealing a world transformed. The continents, once dominated by lush forests and vast plains, were now scarred and fragmented, reshaped by the forces of destruction. The oceans, once teeming with life, were now home to a new array of creatures, adapted to survive in the cooler, less diverse waters. The age of the dinosaurs was over, their reign brought to an abrupt and catastrophic end. But from the ashes of their extinction, new life arose. Small, furry creatures, better adapted to the harsh conditions of this new world, emerged from their hiding places, ready to inherit the Earth. The impact had been a cataclysm, an extinction event unlike any other in Earth's history. But it had also been a catalyst, a reset button that had cleared the way for a new chapter in the story of life. The age of the mammals had begun, an era that would eventually give rise to our own species, a species that would look back on the reign of the dinosaurs with awe and wonder, forever mindful of the power of the cosmos to both create and destroy. Silence reigned. The once mighty roars of dinosaurs, the thunder of their footsteps, all gone. The Earth lay still under a sun that had once nurtured a vastly different world. The age of reptiles ended with a cosmic death knell, yet the echoes of the giants lingered, their bones silent testaments to a time when life wore scales and claws. These petrified remains whispered tales of unimaginable size and power. The very landscape bore witness to their passing. Footprints etched in stone traced the paths of titans long vanished. Nests fossilized by time offered glimpses into the nurturing side of creatures often depicted as monstrous. These remnants, scattered fragments of a lost world, served as a reminder of the ephemeral nature of existence. And in the silence, life found its foothold once more. New creatures, smaller, furred and warm-blooded, emerged to claim their inheritance. The dinosaurs' extinction paved the way for a new chapter in the history of life, leading to us. We, the inheritors of a world reshaped by cosmic intervention, carry within us the legacy of the dinosaurs, not in our genes, but in the very fabric of our planet. Their extinction, a stark reminder of the fragility of life, serves as a cautionary tale. Their fossils ignite our imaginations, sparking wonder and awe at the diversity of life that once thrived. They challenge us to comprehend a time vastly different from our own. By piecing together clues in stone and bone, we appreciate the forces that shaped our planet. The impact that ended the reign of the dinosaurs serves as a stark reminder of the cosmic forces at play in our universe. We, inhabitants of a tiny planet orbiting an unremarkable star in a vast and indifferent cosmos, are not immune to the whims of fate. Asteroids, remnants of the early solar system, still hurtle through space, their trajectories a celestial lottery in which Earth has been both a winner and a loser. The dance between our planet and these celestial wanderers is an unending one, a cosmic ballet choreographed by gravity and chance. While the odds of another impact on the scale of the one that wiped out the dinosaurs are slim, the possibility remains, a sobering thought that underscores the precarious nature of our existence. Yet, this cosmic awareness should not fill us with fear, but with a profound sense of perspective. We are, after all, the product of billions of years of evolution, a testament to life's resilience and adaptability. The very fact that we exist, that we are capable of contemplating our place in the universe, is a triumph against incredible odds. Let the legacy of the dinosaurs serve as a call to action, a reminder to cherish our time on this planet, to protect the fragile web of life that sustains us, and to strive to understand the forces that shape our universe. For in the grand scheme of things, our time here is fleeting, but our potential for knowledge and understanding is limitless.